What's up, guys, on the Sacramento River? Just giving my report. It's mid-April right now, April 14th, and we just had our rain. I think it's going to be the last rain of the season. The water's really kind of staying at a standstill with the clarity. It will be getting clearer and clearer after this. The water temperature actually dropped a little bit. Your ideal water temperature for striper in the fall or the spring spawning run, it's going to be around like 60 degrees. Somewhere around there is going to be your perfect temperature when they go on a frenzy and they start feeding and going spawning, looking for them females like crazy. All right, so we had the first pretty big run. They came up through Verona and they're going up to their spawning grounds up near Calusa, and they're just roaming around there right now. We had a second run come up through Verona, and it's just going to be coming and coming more and more. This is just the very beginning. So right now we're going to have a lot of males with a lot of sperm in them trying to get up here, and then you're going to see people catching a lot more females as the season progresses. So I think this is going to be the last rain we're having, guys. I'm going to get out in the Sacramento River and the Delta a little bit. But these fish, they are in the system as of right now. Like I said, this is just the beginning. Bait's working really good, but as the water gets clear, you're going to want to throw them lures out just because it's one hell of a fun of a fight to get one on a lure compared to bait. It is so much more of a blast to get one on the lure. It's like night and day difference. So get your lures out there, your worms, your chatterbaits, jerk baits, anything like that they're gonna strike at, because they're going crazy right now. Like I said, they're chasing the females. They're full of sperm right now, and they're not thinking too good. So this coming up week here, after April 14th, I think it's gonna be real hot. The striper bite is gonna be on again, really good, and I'll put out some videos here. I'll be doing a little trolling, maybe a little fishing from the bank, and we'll get on some striper here. And along the way, I'll show you guys what I'm using and how I like to catch them in the easiest way without getting snags and things like that, just so you're having as much fun as possible. You're supposed to be out here having fun. That's what it's all about. That's why we call it fish therapy here on this channel, because it's all about therapy. When you come out here, I mean, just look at behind me. It's all it is the water, fish, and birds. It's just super peaceful, and I just love it out here. So I'll keep you guys posted on. I did go test the waters out. I got a late start about a week ago, and I went up to Verona, launched that night's landing, and definitely got a late start. There was a guy anchored up next to me. There's a few guys fishing right there at Verona, and it looked like only a boat or two was catching maybe a few shakers, and I asked them and they said only got one keeper. Little shakers? That's why they call them shakers, right? They shake like crazy and get your finger hooked. Bite? Nice. So it was just a bad time. I think right now it's really crucial if you want to get on some stripers, is super early in the morning is going to be your best bet right now until this water clears up. But just get out there as soon as you can, soak your baits or throw your lures. It's kind of in between time right now, but like I said, it's turning pretty soon to be casting those lures out, because that's a whole lot more fun than sitting there watching your bait. There goes the guide right there. You know, when you're fishing by the guides or the guys driving by you on the boat, if you're on the bank, you know you're in a good area. That's for sure. right here, I'm gonna toss this guy out. This is probably a little bit big of weight. It's just a Texas style rig with the J hook, with the little 7-inch worm with the curly tail, black with red. I don't know if you can see that, with little red sparkles. And then this weight, when you're bank fishing, you want it to move pretty slow and sink pretty slow. So I would go with like a 1/4 ounce weight. This guy's probably a little heavy. I think this might be like, I don't know, half or 5/8 or something like that. But try and go around a 1/4, maybe 3/8, somewhere around, pretty light as you can get it. That way it has more time to be in the water instead of just sinking straight on the bottom. See, this weight's a little heavy, so I'm having to reel in a little bit faster, which is less time in the water. So what I would do is put a little bit lighter weight on there than what I got. I just had this one on here because I was in the boat with a lot of current. And when you're casting this, make sure you cast it. Whoa, I wasn't paying attention there, spool it up. Make sure when you're casting this guy, you want to cast it upstream. Cast it upstream and just kind of work it and let it float down all the way down. Let the current do the work for you, and you can feel it kind of hitting the bottom, and that's when you want to kind of pop it. And man, if these fish see this worm right here, that's why you got to get this worm right in front of them with these dirty water. That's why you want the lighter weight to do it a little bit slower so you have more of a chance. But if they see this worm, they're gonna strike at it, or they're gonna follow it all the way up to the bank and then strike at it. And don't worry guys, this season it's going to be a real good one with lots of fish, lots of runs coming up, so don't get discouraged. And this one should be going all the way till June. This should be a real hot, good run with a lot of fish in it. So don't get discouraged. It's only getting better from here, guys. And these shad, anytime now, probably about 3 weeks or so, they should be coming up the river. And that's even going to be more of a feeding frenzy for these striper. And then once those shad do come up, you can start getting lures that kind of resemble and look like a shad, and that really kills them too. But about 2 to 3 weeks, and we should be seeing some shad up in the Sacramento River.